Hey guys, it's Blake. I just wanted to demo Tuesday's workout for you. So the first thing you're going to do is a warm up of 3 rounds. You got 30 seconds of each movement, knuckle drags, hollow hold, pike push up, active Samson lunge, and then down dog to up dog. So let me demo those movements for you. So a knuckle dragger, we're literally just going to try to drag our knuckles on the ground and the bottom of the squat. So I'm just going to go 30 seconds. You can go to the center if you'd like. Maybe outside is a little too hard for you. Okay. After that, you get your hollow hold. So we're in this position, 30 seconds, or you can be in a dead bug. Notice my shoulders are way off the ground, not flat. Shoulders up, nice and tight. You should feel like you're compressing your abs really hard. And we're gonna flip over, get into our pike position. You can be on your toes. Head goes through the window. Okay. Regular push-up from the knees will work there too. Then you have your active Samson lunge. So you're just reaching back, switching sides. Active means that you're moving. You're not holding the pose. Okay. Then you have your up dog to down dog to up dog. So down dog, head through the window, up dog. Look up to the sky. And we just want to be active in that position as well, all right? So that's your warm up. Next, I'm going to show you the weightlifting portion. All right, guys, the next thing is your weightlifting. This is kind of a gymnastics, functional bodybuilding type strength. So we're going to be working on our pike push-up, which is great for developing, the shoulder strength, kind of a good skill for handstand push-ups, similar angle that we're trying to press in. And then we're going to do our seated Z press, also great for developing the handstand and the handstand push-up. And then we get your 30-second high plank. You're going to do 4 sets of this. It's 10 pike push-ups, 15 Z press, and then 30-second high plank hold. All right, so your pike push-up I showed you in the warm-up. Just really focus on getting into a good pike position. Make sure you're shrugging your shoulders and really active at the top. Let the head travel so it creates a triangle on the floor with your hands, and then press your head through the window, okay? 10 reps there. You can take a short break if you need to. In our Z press, you want to be nice and tall, okay? So my body wants to do this, my knees want to bend, and I'm going to fight for this position. Keep my body nice and tall, squeeze my abs. I like to point my toes back, and just get a really good position, best position possible. And then I'm going to press. As I press, I'm going to really fight for my shoulder flexibility. Mine's not great right now, so I'm reaching as far as I can up and back. Okay. Imagine if you were standing, you would want to get your hands back over your heels, but sometimes I even think about my tailbone, right? I'm going to get my hands back over my tailbone. After that, you got your 30-second high plank. So we're in a good locked position, abs are really tight, shoulders are protracted, not this. I want to actually bring the weight of my body towards the front of my hands. So the calluses and the fingertips are holding all the weight. My elbows are locked out and my elbows externally rotated. So not like this, lock them, externally rotate, weight right here on the hands, all right? Hard work, make sure you do a really good job and make sure you get the best positions possible, all right? This is a lot of this is about how tight you can be and the quality of those positions. That's what makes it hard. All right, guys, good luck. All right, guys, I'm gonna talk about the Metcon now. So there's pull-ups in this workout. If you don't have pull-ups, we're gonna scale that to a plank row. And you have your sit-ups, and then there's some running, okay? So we're gonna do 3 rounds, 25 strict pull-ups, pretty tough. You're gonna have to strategize those. Whether you're doing pull-ups or plank row, you're probably not gonna be able to do those unbroken. So how many are you gonna do at a time? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, or whatever you wanna do. Then you have your run, you come back in, and you're gonna do your sit-ups, all right? You got 50 sit-ups, then an 800-meter run. So it's a pretty repetitious, and it's gonna be a lot about kind of that muscular fatigue, making sure that you get your runs done. The runs will help you kind of flush the muscles out a little bit, the abs and everything. And so when you come back, you won't be fresh, but you'll be able to start contracting those muscle groups again. So first thing is your plank row. So I'm gonna pretend I don't have a pull-up bar. I'm gonna be in the plank position, and I'm gonna row. As I do this row, my feet are wide enough so that I don't fall over or have to twist my body, right? I want to be as stable as possible. And as I go to row, that hand that's down is going to take all the pressure. So I really got to focus on that arm so that I can transfer the force into this arm. And then I'm going to switch. Really strong arm, and then hit that pull. So both arms are working really hard, but that arm that's your base, your post, that arm is super important. Don't let it bend. Keep your abs tight. Make that row all the way to your chest. You're gonna do 25. You could do 26 just to make it even. 13%, all right? After that, come back in from your row, or from your run. Grab your ab mat, or your towel, or you can use the ground. Back, touch the shoelaces. Make sure the shoulders get in front of the tailbone. And then you're off for your 800, okay? Good workout. I think you guys are gonna like it. After doing those pull-ups, make sure your arms are straight at the bottom. Make sure your chin is obviously over the barbell. Don't reach with your chin and barely meet the height of the bar. You wanna go over the vertical plane. So that means if the bar's here, my chin goes over it, okay? All right, guys, have fun. Guys, next thing is your accessory work. These two movements are solid. You could do this every day, and it would be beneficial. So first you have your band to pull apart. If you don't have a band, you can use a lightweight. And I know that some of you have seen the soup cans that are on CrossFit.com. I actually would use the soup cans for this. You could do a fly, half a pound or a pound in a reverse fly for a Tabata will be really challenging. So grab a couple cans of soup, go for it. A band of some sort or a TheraBand. Anybody that's been through physical therapy, you probably have some TheraBand laying around. You can use that. Blue or green probably be best. On this band, and let's talk about the structure of the timing. So we're alternating Tabatas. So you're gonna do 20 seconds of work on the banded pull apart, and then rest for 10 seconds. You're gonna be on the ground ready to go. Clock hits 30. Then you're gonna start 20 seconds of hollow rocks. Then you're gonna rest for 10. When the clock hits 1 minute, you're back on the banded pull aparts. On the banded pull aparts, you can use 2 or 1, okay? Make sure your elbows are not bending. We don't want this to become a tricep extension where we're bending our elbows and pulling apart like this, okay? We're trying to bring our straps together, and we need straight arms, and we need external rotation, okay? So imagine you're snapping the band up a little bit, like you're breaking a twig in the air, and then you're pulling apart from that position. And these don't have to be slow. They can be pretty fast. Okay, 20 seconds. If it gets too hard, go here. Do not let that band get slack in it. I don't want to go like this. Okay, I want to have my hands maybe a little wider than my shoulders, but I don't want them all the way out here. It's not going to give you much range of motion, okay? So if it's between 2 bands here or 1 band here, I want the 1 band here because I'm going to have tension from here all the way to here as opposed to just doing this little short rep. All right, so that's your band and pull apart, 20 seconds. Moving on the hollow rock. You can do a dead bug rock. So you're gonna try to keep your shoulders off the mat, lock your abs in, and you can rock. You can reach past your legs like this. That works too. If you can get into a hollow and rock,
can do that.
Chances are, by the time you get into later rounds, the hollow rock's gonna get pretty hard for you. So don't be afraid to go to that dead bug. Don't let your position be crappy, all right? You don't wanna have an arch in your lower back and clunking around on the ground, broken, all right? You wanna be in a nice tight piece, whether that's in the dead bug or kind of shotgun position or in the hollow rock, all right? Good luck, guys. Have fun and work hard.